What's up, everybody? We're back. Fern2Play. Some massive changes to the account. We will have to go over that, probably in a new video. But we're going to talk about this mystery summon rush going on. And I actually think this is a great little addition that Plarium added to the game. I love it. I love it. So, clicked on the wrong thing. And this uncommon spider tournament. This is, definitely unique. Plarium hasn't done this before, and it's going to be a lot of mystery shards. As you see, I tried one run already. We got 4. So, listen, this is, in my opinion, a great event. If you have mystery shards, if you're playing the game well enough, you should have 1,000 mystery shards. You really should. There's no reason why you should be pulling too much. They've had a ton of champ trainings going on recently, so honestly, I haven't been accumulating as fast as I'd like to. Also, we were focusing in a lot of minnow recently. Again, another video we're going to talk about how the account's completely changed. But for 1,000 mystery shards to get a legendary tome, this is outstanding. This is like a fantastic, thing that Plarium's throwing in. I'm really surprised it's a legendary tome. Honestly, I would have thought this be like an ancient shard here. So we are gonna go do this, and what we are gonna do in the meantime is I don't really have many uncommon champions built out, to be honest with you. And I have one Armiger who's a 6-star 60, another one who's a 5-star 50. I use both of them for Scarab, and with the lesser of the two being in the Destroy set, and then him I use for Spider 24 and Spider 20. What we're going to do, I have her. She is in my High Elves team. What we're going to do is we're building out a shield guard as we continue to get champions. And I'm going to put gear on him. I'm going to get him to 5-star. And then he'll ultimately become a chicken. So I may even build out these 2 champions as well, is my thought. And just run a team in Spider Uncommon right now. And I just want to get up to stage 10, where it's a decent farm, right? We get up to stage 10, we run that there, and we don't even have to push too high. I don't plan on pushing too high in this, but if we can get to the 305, the 440 is nice. I don't really care about this at all, but if we could do any of it, we're gonna try. We're going to try. So what I'm doing, I don't have a lot of spots available here. So we're slowly the way we're doing this is, as you see, we're at 80. So I'm pulling 20. And then outside of rares, this is literally going right into shield guard. So I come in here, I find shield guard, and I literally put all of them right into them. So we're doing this, and before you know it, we're gonna be, yes, it's 1,000 mystery shards. It's going to chunk my mystery shards pretty good, but we're okay with that. We'll eventually reaccumulate them. And before you know it, Shield Guard's going to be ready to be upgraded to a 4-star. Alright, so there we go. He's upgraded to I'm gonna use my chickens here. I don't want to use any of the rares. And there we go. He's upgraded to a 4-star. You know, what's really nice for the fusion warm-up, granted it doesn't matter, we've already gotten to the 60, but we look at this and we are cruising along. We are almost halfway to completing this right here. So we just need that last 80 and we will complete this. Now granted, my dungeon diver, I got to exactly where I wanted to. There's an outside shot we do put some energy into getting this right here. We might go and do that at some point. You know, we got 18 hours. If I have to spend a little bit of gems, we will. As you guys might notice, my gems have gotten chunked from maybe the last video. Again, another video coming up soon. Beautiful, let's go. So this is how we're kind of running this, and we'll put some gear on Shield Guard, we'll put some gear on some of these uncommon champions, and again, get them up to 5-star, get them, honestly, I'll move them up halfway decent. I want them hitting a little bit hard, just hard enough. If I have to build 2 of them, I will, and then ultimately he becomes a 5-star chicken after this event. The hardest thing is going to be moving him from 4 to 5-star. I don't really want to use my chickens for that. Unfortunately, it's taken us this long to finally be able to do the rosin fusion, so I need these 3 right here. I would prefer to use the chickens on them than the Shield Guard. But honestly, guys, we're just coming in here, we're making chickens while we're doing it. It's a good event for us to just make chickens. You know, it's a little time consuming, but I think it's a great event. We'll get some more rares along the way. And like I said, before you know it, you know, we're going to be here. And then we're eventually going to be here. See, we're at 180. This is 200. And I'm just not going to use my silver gems to go create more room. I'm just not going to do it. Once Champ Training gets going, because I believe the 2x Ancients is coming up soon, we will eventually eat some of these, but we're going to wait till Champ Training to start really chunking into those rares. So it's 200. You know, all this for, we're creating a chicken and getting a legendary buck. Like, this is fantastic. I'll take it. We used a ton of our legendary books recently. A ton. Oop, did not mean to do that. You know what I should do, and I didn't even think about this till now, is as I get shield guards, might as well get this cooldown going. So it's at 260. We'll keep our eye out for a shield guard now. It's 280. And just like that, we've completed the festival points. And again, so that's we're a little less than 1/3 of the way. We're 3/10. that's not too bad. I'll be honest, it's not too bad. For a legendary book, I'm creating a chicken doing this, like, we'll take it. We'll take it. Like, now, boom, this is done. That's done. Now, granted, it probably was going to be done anyway, but now I created chicken. That's super nice. We can, while we're here, that is huge for us. That is fantastic. We will take that. Getting that extra accuracy is awesome. We don't have an accuracy banner on him. I was looking for as much speed as possible. Eventually, hopefully we could eventually get an accuracy banner with some speed on it, with good speed on it. So this is where my Armons is at. Just trying to get him as fast as possible, as much accuracy as possible. Have a little bit of masteries on him. I just came down to get this. At some point, we'll want to go complete and get that. But we're happy with this build. It gets the job done. He's mostly going to be used for Doom Tower waves and occasionally in tag. And again, that's something we probably, again, we have big upgrades that happen in this account. Big time upgrades. And going to have a video. But as you guys can see, what we'll eventually do, let's go get this guy completed and then I'll end the video. He's at level 36. I must have gotten a rare. Again, we don't mind these rares coming through here. Eventually I may have to use some gems to open up some space, but we'll probably eat some of these as well. Honestly, I think it's a great way to get your chickens ready for champ training. I actually don't want too many rares, I'm gonna be honest. We're running out of space over there. Yeah, we're gonna end up eating some of these rares at some point. Boom, and just like that, we created a 4-star 40. Now, how I want to go do this, that's going to depend. But I now have the ability to go create a 5-star if I wanted to. And yeah, there's definitely silver being used here, but it's fine. I'm completely fine with this. And now we are about a third of the way, a little more than a third of the way through. It's not that bad at all. I think this is great. I love it. I'm really happy to get a legendary book. We need to accumulate legendary books. We fortunately, we've gotten ourselves to a point where we are 3 keying, and we're very close to a 2 key. We're close to a 2 key. I do wonder how I could help get this team to a 2 key outside of just the Great Hall getting better. And maybe going with a different gear set, but Zenogre's fantastic in Clan Boss. I knew she was good, but man, she brings a lot to the Clan Boss. But we are 3 keying this, and we are 1 keying Nightmare. So on our 4 keys in a day, we are getting max chests. So yesterday was the very first, well actually this morning was our very first day where we've gotten both. And we were able to walk away with both a Sacred Shard and a Legendary Book, which is fantastic because we were not getting Legendary Book, or I'm sorry, we were not getting Sacred Shards. We went almost 2 months from Clan Boss, hitting up Nightmare top chest every single day. We only got 1 Sacred Shard. Now, what's ironic is the Sacred Shard came from Nightmare Clan Boss today, so we're now sitting on 2 months here, which is not good. You should normally get between 6 to 8 from here over a 2-month span, 3 to 4 a month. But opening up this, we are still kind of surprisingly hurting against Force Affinity. Magic and Spirit were good. Unfortunately, this is usually an Affinity Clan Boss by the time I get to it each morning. So I do have to look for a Force team. That's where I'm still a little bit lacking. Where I think, I haven't seen it yet, but I'm probably going to have to 4 key Ultra Nightmare. And even that, I'm not even 100% sure I could do it. My Force is really weak right now. Just these 2 being neutral and strong affinity against Spirit and Magic. We'll go over this in another video, but getting legendary books, man, on just pulling mystery shards, I think this is a great event. It's only open for a certain amount of time, so we're gonna do it. We're gonna upgrade our champions. You know, I'm gonna see if that's enough. We'll put some good gear right now on Shield Guard. I might even throw some of those rare books into them. I mean, I really don't care. I don't use rare books often, if ever. I don't know the last time I've used a rare book. We have 49. I just don't. I'm not too concerned. We probably will use these books into him and just run him. Put damage on him and try and run a team for this spider. And see if we just get a couple of the rewards here. We'd run Spider 10 if we can, which again, we're weak affinity at Spider 10, but it also drops the best gear for the level. And honestly, if we can go out there and we can get 25 gems, like that, even that's worth it. I wish this was a little more, because I think I'm like 30 short, and that's a 25. Yeah, oh, I'm 40 short, I'm 40 short. Yeah, we'll go get it though. We will go get it. We're gonna, I shouldn't say we're gonna see. We'll see. But we're definitely getting a legendary book, and I think, honestly guys, I think everyone should do this. I think it's the strategy I'm using. I'm really happy with the event. I think it's a great event that they've added. Once we're done with that, my silver cost for this fusion is a little down. I ran so much minnow and not champ training that my silver's down. And we're okay. I think we'll be alright for the fusion. So what I want is I'd love to get everything done and then start just stacking up energy over the next like 4 days, so I can go into the fusion. Not so much worried about silver, but go into the fusion with a lot of energy. And as I farm dungeons, my silver will go up, and it'll put me in a good spot. I've also put some gear. Like I have two pieces here ready to go to 16. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pieces here on this guy, Python. So I do have a piece here. I think I've kind of switched his build up. He's ready to go. I've actually built out Carlinia, which we'll find out if this was a mistake or not, because we fully booked her. And we fully booked him, and we put masteries on both of them. So we'll find out if that was a mistake, but I gotta figure out how to beat Force. So yeah, honestly guys, I think that's how you guys should be running. If you're a free-to-play account like mine, this is a great event. This is a great event for a legendary book. I really like it. I don't give Plarium props too much. This is definitely different. Everyone says they want, different content. This definitely is. Was I prepared for it? No, outside of my 2 Armigers, but I like it. I think this was a cool little thing that they've added in, and they didn't make the point threshold too astronomical, which I really like. Now, granted, I know I'm not level 80 yet, so I don't know if there's another higher level for that, but I really like this. I think this is a great idea. I think Plarium, I don't want to say hit a home run, but I think they did really good with this event. I really like it. So props to you, Plarium. I don't give you guys props too often, but I'll give you props here. So again, guys, that's the way to do it. I hope you all go for this. I think it's worth it. For a legendary book, it's definitely worth it. And I'm pulling. So I'll talk to y'all soon, and have a good one.